So one day I remember I was doing an outdoor show, just jamming out on my violin. It was a beautiful day, sun was shining, people were congregating. I was just vibing with them, having fun, and I'm going hard on my violin, and all of a sudden the string popped. Let me tell you something. I hate when strings pop. I hate it so much because you never expect a string to pop. I also hate it because when the string pops, it's painful, y'all. The string snaps, and a lot of times they come back in my face. They scratch me in the middle of I'm playing. It's painful and it's unexpected. But if I'm being honest, that wasn't the only time in my life that a string popped. The string popped for me in 8th grade when my grandfather passed away before his time after never recovering from both a heart attack and a stroke. It was painful for me to process because for my whole life, death was distant. So I couldn't really process the fact that my grandfather that mentored me in math, that was watching basketball games with me, you know what I'm saying? My grandfather that introduced me to the world of smooth jazz, like, this was my grandpa. What do you mean that he's gone? And it hurt me and it was tragic, but life still went on. So I had a choice to make. I was either gonna let this tragedy of my grandfather dying stop me and keep me from doing anything, or I was gonna use it to become something greater. And that's the funny thing. Even when your string snaps in life, life always leaves you with some other strings. You always have other options. And if I'm being honest, maybe we're all violinists here. Because at some point or another, maybe the string has popped in your life. So it's up to you. I had to make the choice. Am I gonna get through this song with the 3 strings that I have remaining, or I'm just gonna give up and stop playing? Life always leaves you with some other strings. You can still get up and try harder. You can still retake the MCAT. You can still reapply to that program. You don't fail when you don't get the score you wanted on the MCAT the first time. You actually fail when you say, because of this score, being a doctor is not for me. When you know deep down inside, being a doctor is for you. You don't fail when you get the rejection letter from the school that you applied to and wanted to go to. You fail when you let that letter jinx you and stop you from applying the next time if you don't get into any med schools. All right, so I'm done with the song, y'all. I step off the stage, I go to my violin case, and I pull out a brand new string. And you know, the beauty of a broken string is that it can always be replaced with something stronger. I replaced the pain of losing my grandfather in 8th grade with the drive and motivation to one day become a surgeon to save some other 8th grader's grandfather in the future. I replaced the pain and brokenness of failing a test with motivation to study harder and study smarter so that I pass it the next time. I replaced the pain of a breakup by working on my personal life, so I'm ready to be a blessing in the life of someone else. I'm saying replace your pain with a purpose. Replace your downfall with the drive. Keep playing the song, because you don't fail when the strings snap. You fail when you stop playing.